Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw here. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic. Chicken, calling action from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, everybody, it's Brian Brennan in the booth bringing you some Wednesday night Shark Stream action from the Pro List match. There you see Bobby Hilton, must have won the lag while we were doing the intro roll. And we'll be getting started shortly. It's a race to 9, as always, list match rules. And should be a fun match. Bobby Hilton may or may not, he has to defend his spot on the wall. This number 10 spot's in jeopardy, and if Mike Papa takes it down, he will make it to the wall for the first time, I believe. But that's pretty exciting. So let's get ready for the action. There's Bobby with the break. It's like he made a wing ball. 2, 3, 6 balls down. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure you tell your friends, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Ooh. And so there's Mike getting to the table for the first time. Ball goes down, 2 in the corner. 7's going to be a little tricky to get position around. Got to come off the 2 just right to get it. You got to get in this little area here. Well, maybe he's going to go the other way. Once he gets far enough down, he should be able to cut it in. Yeah, look at the overhead. Boy, that looks close.
I'm going to commentate.
Yeah, please do. Sorry, no. All right, I'm being joined in the booth by Mr. Will Haley.
How you doing, Brian?
Very good. Did you play your match today already?
I did.
How'd you do?
7-2. I won.
Very nice.
Kind of on a roll with it.
I was out there playing a few random people, and I was shooting pretty lights out against Frank Gavrish and then James. could see they were getting a little frustrated, but it was fun.
Yeah, I've been doing about 80% Masters the last 3 sessions.
Oh, that's terrific.
So I feel pretty good about it. It's not an easy Masters league.
So it's not this one.
There's some top teams.
We had
But
2-time world champions right there on table 4, but you guys are on the top spot right now, right?
we are tied with them for first, so I will take that at the moment. And Clint and I, we put a lot of
What a lucky roll. Let me check that out.
That was a sweet little 3-rail hit.
I think he meant to get it on the way out, but instead he got it on the way back.
So Clint and I spent the day up in Torrington on Saturday for a little tournament. So if anybody wants a good pool room to go to, the Sokol Club.
SOKUL or something like that?
Yeah, SOKUL. And research them. They got 6 9-foot tables there, gold crowns that came out of US1, redone by Nick Marino.
Oh, cool.
And they play well. They're being well taken care of. Good people. Basic bar food there with a basic bar. But they're trying to do a 1-pocket tournament up there. They're new owners. They put a good investment in there, and I think if you guys have time in the pool community, you should go up there and support them.
What town's that in?
Torrington. So it was a little bit of a ride for me, but just for the event that they had, it was a decent little event. Check them out. They run some weekly tournaments and then some random tournaments going along. So
it's pretty cool. Good to see more pool halls opening up around. Just the game is growing. Seems to be on a surge lately, and that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is, and I always kind of have a lot of respect. These guys emptied their savings to do this.
Really? Wow, that's risky. I mean,
it is.
So 6 tables, you can manage that pretty.
Hopefully,
that might be a stepping stone.
Yeah. Well, I hope they do well with it, and maybe I'm giving out some too much information there, but I just like the pool community to know about them, get their name out there a little bit, and hopefully drum up a little support for them.
Shout out to Bobby, man. They can sponsor the Shark Stream. Be interesting, right?
Yeah.
We're always out looking to help out other pool halls as well. I mean, it's the rising tide raises all boats.
Yep. And Bobby looks like he's getting out this back. He has a choice here to just accept position or draw back.
Right.
It could get a little squirrely. That's the flying the cue ball way. So I personally would not have gone.
That was high risk.
Yeah. Personally,
they call him Bobby Side Pocket. Let's see which one he picks.
This is very tough.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Could be giving away a rack here.
Like I was saying, Bobby could, if he does not win this set, he will be taken off the wall.
I know.
It's the first time I will have not seen Bobby's name on the wall, but I know Mike. I don't think Mike's ever been on the wall.
No, he hasn't. I mean, myself, I dropped off 3 years ago now, so it's been quite a while since I dropped off. Mike's a solid player, though. Bobby has his hands full here.
Yeah, well, that's what when I was asking, because I couldn't find a Fargo for him on. Bobby said he was about 600, 6'10", and I'm like, wow, you got your hands full. Exact same words.
I don't know if he's 6'10".
Well, that's Bobby.
I mean, I'd say they're equal at 580. I'll give them equal at 580.
That's close enough.
And I would consider the 3 of us at this point all playing pretty close to even with one another.
Makes sense.
And Fargo's funny like that. You can have a 30-point swing on any given day with Fargo. So if I say someone's at 580, that doesn't mean that they're not playing at 610 speed. It doesn't mean they're not playing at 550.
It's just they weren't that day.
Yeah. And that's all Fargo means. People don't understand. All it means is how you performed in a tournament. That's it. No other time, just in the tournament.
Well, BCA does Fargo reporting as well.
Yeah, but it's tournament based.
No, even the leagues.
Leagues. There's been a lot of questions about those with Fargo. There's been a few leagues that have had their Fargo ratings removed because of it. People are using
manipulation,
using those leagues, and that's what I don't like to hear that, because I think it's more often than not that's what it's being used for. I'd rather you go pay $120 to enter a tournament, and if you want to dump, at least you paid for it.
Fair enough. I mean, from the long term, point of view, I know they have a lot of algorithms. They posted something fairly recently about how they calculate the weight and how they calculate the their spicy, mild, and hot or medium Fargo handicapped races, but they still keep the actual algorithm completely confidential for obvious reasons. And it's interesting to see, as I'm a data analyst myself or database administrator, and I can probably come up with the Fargo reverse engineer the Fargo model, but they do have some safeguards in there against manipulation like that. In other words, you get a bunch of Fargo reports that you underperformed against a 550, and then you get a couple Fargo reports in a tournament that you've overperformed as a 600. They sniff that out quick, and then you end up seeing those other.
I don't know why they're not sniffing it out on me then. I don't get it. And I'm not doing it on purpose. I just tend to suck sometimes.
We had that little rush there a few months back, and now summer, spring.
Yeah.
So still doing pretty good, from what I've heard.
I'm playing well. It's about the type of tournaments that you enter really often than not. I'll have a benchmark in.
Bobby, he just doesn't get the table time lately. I think he was in the 5th slot when I started coming down here again for 2 years ago. But
yeah, so
what do you get the table time?
And what do you do here? If you play for the corner, you might get position on the 7, but it's a really hard shot. Side, you have to play perfect position. Yeah,
he was way off on that one. I like just playing safe there, and it looks like that's what he's gonna get. So yeah, he just doesn't get the table time. He's been so focused on the Shark Stream and the various tournaments and getting press passes and coverage and everything else. Between that and owning a pool hall, you got a lot of he's just doesn't have the time for the table anymore.
Oh, that's okay. Anytime he wants a challenge for a spot and give it up, I'll challenge him.
Don't laugh. I heard him say those exact words.
Oh, well, there's the offer. It's out there on the stream.
He said he would.
If he wants a challenge for a spot, I think it's a fair challenge. So,
hell, I was thinking about challenging him. But yeah, he seems to be open to that idea because he just, like I said, he's so busy with the rest of the stuff in the business, and he just he doesn't practice.
Yeah, and that's. I even said to my teammates, with the job that I have now, I can't practice as much as I was during the week. Weekends, I'm fine. Life gets in the way sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right, Michelle's cheering him on. I want to see Bobby keep his spot, but it's always interesting. I mean, get some fresh blood in there, see what happens.
This is, again, he's got to get positioned. I mean, there's a safety opportunity on the 7, but he's not in position for that safety opportunity. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's going to leave. That sells it out with that hit on the 9 ball. Mike has to make one good shot here, and he should be positioned to get out. Just make the 7 ball. Medium speed, it should come up enough for an angle on the 9. Just pocket it. And didn't do that, and gets the secondary prize.
Do you think, I don't know for sure, I haven't seen Mike very often down here. Does he have a lot of 8 experience? Because that can really...
Have a lot of what experience?
Table 8.
No, I think a lot of us don't play on table 8. Like I don't. I mean, my table's similar to it at home. Not quite the same. The cut is different on this table. Oh, he drilled that.
Yeah.
He drilled that. Mike is a good player though. He's got a good eye. Same with everybody. He'll beat himself up on some mistakes once in a while, but like he's playing this with inside English to come straight back, and he does.
Where going?
Yeah. And
that's a risky shot in that corner.
But look at the position. He's got really good position. I would take this shot all day long, especially on this table. Nice and close. I can be accurate. Yeah, there's a little cut, but I can be accurate. I'm so close.
Ooh.
Sneaks it in.
Use the whole dang pocket. All right, so Mike will go up 2-0. Michelle says, I can't remember the last time I seen Bobby actually play. He hasn't had time to practice. Yeah, well, that's just it. The same thing I was just saying. He's hyper focused, and we got a bunch of events coming up. We got the International coming up, the Moscone Cup. He'll be there for that, and so he's a busy bee. We have press passes to both, I think. So we'll be able to bring you exclusive interviews with all the players. So that, looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. Just like he did at the Pennsylvania Pro-Am and then
Yeah, they've been really busy. I've been seeing it. Lucas is going around. Ashley, it's been all over the place.
yeah.
It's really hard to, live this life and pay attention to everything. So.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people in this new job know that I play pool, and they think I'm a really good pool player. I got to remind them, no, not really. I'm just kind of middle of the road. It's a whole lot better out there than I am.
You'd probably be in the top echelon, but down here, there's so many brilliant players that can play. Especially those list guys, man.
Yeah, they don't understand like the whole scene, right? I'm a middle of the road fish overall, but maybe in a small pond, I'm the big fish. And even now in Connecticut and Rhode Island, it's hard to be a big fish in a small pond. There's a lot of action.
Oh, New England pool is crazy. I'll be at the table looking to work it. Here's what he's got planned for that pink 4-ball.
He's not.
He doesn't have a plan. All right, I wonder what Mike has planned for the 4. It's a lot easier now that he's got
one hand. I think it works out. I mean, Mike's skill level, he should get out of this rack at this point. There's a couple position plays that he's got to get to, but he's starting out with perfect position. So
I think I'm going to try and move him around.
I think he's going to try to go around 2 rails to get position same pocket. I don't like it. Oh no, he just went for the side.
I was thinking he might just draw to the side, but then that purple ball's a pain.
Yeah, so I think the overall, I like my first idea if he's going to execute well, because he's going to bump it. He's going to bump the purple ball.
Mm-hmm.
And now you don't know what you get, right? Nine ball might help him out with position here.
Well,
nope.
I think you're going safe all day here.
Oh, it's just figuring out the safety.
What is the safety, right?
It's a low right English to maybe get behind the 8 ball. Nope, he did not get away with it. Nope.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. So this is just roll up on that ball and then
that definitely
take a 6 with natural angle.
That's actually a pretty good observation, Anthony.
I don't like what he did here. He's straight on the 6. I think he wanted to roll forward on that and give himself an angle on the 8. He's dead straight here. He's going to potentially box the corner pocket here. He had to accept that position.
Yeah, he's got the longs up the rail shot. Didn't seem to phase him. I got to do it again.
Yeah, and it's not any easier.
There you go. Steady as a rock. Never doubted you, Bobby.
That's the difficult thing with Bobby, right? Those are 2 hard shots, and he comes up to him like it was nothing.
And just poked him.
And there was like no thought behind it whatsoever. Just get down and one stroke it. Me, I have to think about it for a couple minutes and then probably like decelerate my stroke and miss. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Mr. Tony Blaze.
With a big snap, makes the wing. Got a pretty spread open table here. The only clustery balls are 6-8, and that's not a big deal.
This is what I've been working on, is a shot on the 1 after the break.
Mm-hmm.
It's because if you don't, this is what you got to do. You got to play some sort of safe, and if you fail, and you have an open rack against decent players, they're out. Mike's going to play this one with. Can you enter Mike's name? Can't see it. See his Fargo. Mike doesn't have a Fargo.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
That's the problem.
I looked it up and it's not there. So, tell you what, we'll put in a guesstimate. How's my mouse there?
Wow, kick safe. Nice shot, Mr. Mike.
Keep on locking us in.
No, I like the door open.
I prefer the door open. Yeah, just open it up a little bit. Spin that knob to unlock it. Some air in here.
Wide open table here now, Mike, with ball in hand.
No
Really don't see any trouble for him. He's just got to make sure he executes.
6, 7, 8. That's a little bit tricky, but because of the ball transitions. You're gonna go with this purple. Oh, he just tried to.
Gonna get away with it.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna come out all right. Well, Bobby's probably got to look at the.
Bobby likes to cut, so I think he's good odds for it. Something about cut shots are actually easier. I'm really good at them too. Some people struggle seeing the edges of the ball. I think Bobby mentioned one of the terms. Yeah, Will likes the side pockets. He's probably going there, and I did. I cut it into the side pocket because a cut shot's easier than even a 4 or 5 degree angle on a ball sometimes.
Great bank shot there, but didn't quite leave the cue where he wanted it to.
This could be a two-way though. If he goes for the bank in the corner, he can put the cue ball down table and make this hard. So it's hitting it a little full. It's going to go back and forth.
It's got the left on it though. It's going to open it back up. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he in perfect position.
And actually, it's ball in hand position right there.
Wow. What a shot that was.
Slow down a bit.
Yeah, he's fighting it. Just spank it, dude. You've been banking good. You'll get good position.
Ooh, that's a heartbreaker.
So this is something I think I've worked on my emotions a lot. That pounding the table helped him miss that shot because he was kicking himself. Instead of just accepting what just happened, he was beating himself up for not getting perfect position.
Got a little revved up, yeah.
Right? Because he probably didn't even see if he just banked it straight shot. It goes straight in like a champ, and he still has position. So, and I bet you being on the stream is a little bit of pressure for him because Mike doesn't do a lot of tournaments and is not used to pressure play.
Right.
So. Probably the last thing you want to do is give Bobby confidence because he'll kind of crumble a little bit if he starts falling behind. But I think the same applies to Mike. So
that's where Bobby's probably is most dangerous. Is if he starts free stroking, he just he gets into that zone. That's why he's on the list. When he starts sort of slowing down and trying to play more deliberately, or if he's behind, to your point, he doesn't seem to play out of the hole very well.
No.
Did not realize how hungry I was.
And it's terrible for us to be commenting like this, but there's actually players. I probably learned this from Eric Tang. Eric Tang, I think, used to keep a diary on people in their style of play and their weaknesses and strengths.
Really?
And I was actually considering recently posting a SWOT analysis on myself. It's a business tool. Anybody that knows it, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And I was considering posting a generic SWOT analysis on myself, but basically suggesting that people do that for themselves. Because then if you identify your weaknesses, then you now can identify an action plan to work on those weaknesses. It's a business tool, but it can be applied to pool.
Pretty much anything. Action control so far. Wide open table. Well, 3 is a little tricky, but not bad. Got to resist the temptation to sort of really punch this 2 into the corner because you got to come correct if you do that.
And I think that was a punch stroke. Kind of like you said, he kind of poked at it a little bit. A smooth stroke, I think he comes in behind the other side of the free ball. And this on this table, I think this happens a lot to people.
Wow.
Yeah, he made it, but shots that people normally make on this table, sometimes they miss. The table kind of gets in their head a little bit, the size of the pockets.
Most definitely.
I don't like hearing people say, oh my God, these guys are playing terrible, blah, blah, blah. They're not on this table. This table is not your generic. The cut is really, really hard. See, like I think on normal pockets, he drains that center pocket. On this table, he missed it by 3 inches.
You're trying to hyper focus on getting it dead down to the nuts, and then just messes you up. Wow, nice little combo there for Bobby. Gonna pay off too.
He's got to hit this one with speed to get back to the same position for a cut shot in that 5 ball, 4 ball, whatever.
Hey guys, we have a little under 50 viewers watching. Make sure you hit that like button for me and share it out. Let people know we have live action tonight. We've been kind of slow for the last week or two, but we're going to try and get that corrected. We have a bunch of events coming up. T-Rex, Tony, what's his last name?
Cohan?
Cohan, yes. Tony Cohan will be here this Monday. Sunday giving lessons, Tuesday, Monday playing exhibition matches against some of our players down here. We also have Lucas playing him in one pocket for a race to 5. There will be something in the middle, I forget what, but that should be exciting too. Lucas is a really good one pocket player as well. We're getting that going for you. We're going to, of course, we have the Underdog coming up, Underdog 9 on the 26th, I want to say.
Then you have Sean Barrett's 550 and under on November 2nd.
November 2nd, yeah. So
Sean keeps bugging me about that.
We'll be bringing you a lot of coverage from all that stuff. And of course, we have Play for Shay coming up too.
Yeah, I got Jules with me on that one. I look forward to that event. I like doing that event, especially being a diabetic. It's one near and dear to my heart. Something I struggle with on a daily basis.
Their 10th anniversary of the Play for Shay tournament, and they're hoping to break all the records. But so far, they've already, I think they want to say they put together 75 grand over the course of the tournaments, and they're looking to break at least 10 on this one.
Yeah, and you know that's just awesome that a pool hall can do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anti to what people think about pool,
right?
And
but this particular pool hall is a big old family anyway, so
yeah, I mean, I wish as someone in business I could get the businesses I work for to do that, but there's a lot of like regulations that prevent me from even asking that kind of donation from an event. If there's any conflict of interest, it doesn't work at all.
All right, back to feedback. Bob, Bobby's gets to see again. He doesn't usually play very well from behind, but still manageable.
He's in the event right now. He's in the match. This is where if Mike can get like a 3-game lead on him, that might be it. That might be all it takes, especially at this point, right? Like 5-2 might be. You'll be able to decide at that point whether Bobby's going to stay in the match or not.
It's a fair assessment, actually. All right, snap time. Looking to see this pink ball disappear. Nope. Give him a pie. Or that was, never mind. On the wrong side. All right, well, he did make the 3, and he has a shot on the 1 and a wide open table. Might even be able to use the B&R button. No.
Like my match night, it was the opponent was in the match at 4-2. Once I got to 5-2, he had mentally checked out. He had mentally checked out. He knew he wasn't coming back.
Try to fix this. All right.
Good position on the 2 ball. I actually got to go back into work tonight.
Oh, yeah?
I got to spend some time with the third shift people. And yes, I'll be back in there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, man. A long, long double day.
Yeah. Such is life. Mike's in good position to get that this rack as well. There's see,
As soon as you open your mouth in this,
yeah, I know, but there's no reason to miss those. Like, I think this is just the table, and he kind of chokes up on his stroke a little bit.
Wait, two times? Nope.
Oh, and this is
an ugly shot.
Yeah, I go off the bottom rail here.
It's not really in the way, I guess.
You can go 2 ways at it. There's a way to straighten up the cue ball with right hand English, or just play. See, that's not no. You wanted to hit more towards the center of the table with spin, and then spin it over.
Yeah, if he hit here, if he hit here with left, he probably would have been okay. If he'd hit here with right, he probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
Stands though. Bobby's in the table. He's going to carry him into the 6 gently.
Perfect position to draw back.
No problems there.
Yeah, Greg came over to my house Sunday. We played 50 plus racks of pool on Sunday. Yeah, he does that a lot. But there was some teaching involved on that one. This one, I kind of broke down his stroke a little bit for him. So it really helps sometimes to have somebody watch what you're doing and kind of guide you a little bit.
Sure. What Bobby's looking for here. He's got a grin on his face. Somebody must have said something. That's fine.
And I don't know if it messed him up or not, but he's that distraction, leaving a 3 ball out. Basically, make the 7 in the side, and you'll get something on the 8 because it's in the middle of the table. He went all the way down. See, that's why I think I like the side pocket, right? It's just a bigger pocket.
From that angle.
From that angle, it's a bigger pocket.
He went for the shortcut and didn't quite get there.
Could cost him.
It was definitely going to cost him.
Funny angle here to get good position on the 8.
For the ball, too.
Yeah. I hit this hard and go 2 rails back and forth. Hit this with confidence. Boom. He didn't hit that with confidence. He hit that in the middle. That was like a middle stroke. He needed to hit 20% harder than that.
All right, Bobby Boone looking to tie it up.
This is where Bobby starts to get dangerous. You're in the middle of the match now.
That was a lucky little roll there.
Good kiss, yeah. You're in the middle of the match and it's tie score, so
3-3. I was just saying that's play for Shay. Oh, that's a big thank you to our sponsors: Simonis, Taom Billiards, McDermott, Andy Gow, and Salotto. Big supporters of the Shark Stream. And of course, like I said, the International's coming up November 18th to 26th. Bobby will be flying down there to do live coverage for the Shark Stream. Not sure if we're going to be able to bring you matches from that one, but if we can, we definitely will. And of course, there's your subscribers kind of page. So you can see all of our famous players here that have been here. And a lot of fun.
Yeah, Bobby, I know there's been a lot of debate about table 8 being a little bit too tough for amateur players. The way I look at it, it's the same for both. I personally agree. I don't care for it a ton, but when I've had to do tournaments or whatever on this table, I know in most cases my opponent's not getting out. So I will play a more strategic game than I normally play. I'll play more of an 8-ball game playing 9-ball, and it's worked out well for me. So I'm not going to use the table as an excuse if I'm playing in an event on it.
Yeah, I've had other conversations with people down here, and they actually say that, you know, one of the comments that I thought was interesting was you should cut table 8 and 4 to the size of table 8 and cut table 3 and 7 to the size of table 4. And like, people want the, I mean, anecdotally speaking, when I'm here, there's almost always a wait list for this table. So it's like, it's people do like, you know, practicing on the table. I don't, you know, playing major tournaments, perhaps not.
What I don't like about tables like this in pool halls, and it's just my opinion, it happens up in snookers, is if you're part of the clique, you get to play on that table. If you're not, you don't get to play on that table.
Right, that's true.
And to me, that's the biggest problem with the table, not really the size of the pockets. And I know that would probably be disputed by pool hall owners, but, you know, the evidence really doesn't lie. That's what I see when I come into the room. The same people on the table consistently because they get out of work earlier or, you know, whatever. So, but it's hard for me to get time on these tables. I can, if I want to, I just can get here early.
Well, even early sometimes. I mean, some of the,
I mean, when
there are times at 2:45 there'll be people standing outside.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
There's worse problems to have as a business owner, but yeah, I mean, but even still, I mean, if, you know, guys will come down, or ladies too, and they'll say, okay, well, whenever table 8's free, I'll take 13 for now, but whenever 8's free, kind of thing.
It's an interesting thing for me because mine's literally a 16th different in pocket size.
Just a touch wider.
Just a 16th.
Yep.
Really minor, and it plays a whole lot better. The cut is different for sure, and it plays a whole lot more forgiving, but it will penalize you a lot.
Bobby ditched the hoodie. Must didn't recognize the back of him. Third time. There it goes. Hi, Crystal. And good evening to you. Oh, yeah. But they're more of a flat cut, right?
They're more, they have a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's a deep pocket. You can see the pocket.
The shelf's way in there, yeah.
The shelf's way in there. So that's why I say it plays similar, because my shelf is a good inch deeper than that. So it might be an eighth wider, but it penalizes you.
I'd say it's not enjoyable for Shark Stream spectators on average. It depends on the skill levels of the players up there. I think it's an absolute pleasure when Lucas is playing someone of his caliber and they're just bombing them into the pockets like it's nothing. I mean, all the pros we've had here have no issues with these pockets.
Yeah, that's actually, but to Bob's point, the pros are here 4 or 5 times a year, right?
Right.
The rest of the time it's amateur play. So,
well, for the most part, then I mean, they do have options. We have 2 tables we can stream. If you, I think 4 is the best table in the house.
Disagreeing with you, I'm more saying this more for Bobby. I think this is what the frustration is here, right?
That probably
Bobby should be out and he's not, so it changes the way the match goes. Now, this is no gimme, especially on this table. Bobby had an easier shot, but you bear down, you should make this shot.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying specifically pros, Bob, by the way. The guys that are on the list, let's say the top 10, most of them have no issues with this table. Like, you know, Pearson, Gavrish, Ashley when she comes down, all the Sean Dixon, they're all those guys and ladies, I should say. They don't seem to have any issues whatsoever. So it's sort of like there's a certain skill level where once you get to that, you know, if you're below that line, let's say it's like 550.
This is probably close to the cutoff right here.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Where you just have that much more slop in your shot making. And if that's, as soon as you get to that threshold, then this table plays just fine. Once you're below that threshold, though, oof.
I've played hot and cold on this table.
Oh, yeah.
So I really don't know. It's hard for me to judge, to be honest with you.
I've been putting a lot more time in it lately, and just practice with friends that I meet down here, and I've started to get used to it. Let's put it that way.
I made the comment to Clint that I'm playing enough right now that if I'm playing a below average player, I don't need my best game to win. Against most of your players equal or above.
Did Bobby break that one?
Yeah, I think Bobby.
I'm pretty sure Bobby broke that one, so I think I'm right on the score. Well, it is 4-3, but I'm not sure which way they have their scores listed. Well, I'm going to say Bobby's home because it's his house. So we'll go back to that. Bobby's got 4, but Mike's got 3.
Yeah, Mike missed the 9 ball that he had a chance at.
Yeah.
Bobby's. So this to me is I think you got to push out here. This is after the break. To me, you got to push out here, and yeah, I just pushed that rail.
I see Bobby give this back. I think we just did.
He just did quickly.
Beautiful combo.
Take that, Bobby.
Yeah.
My opponent didn't push out at all tonight. He had like 3 opportunities. He tried to like masse, he tried to jump, gave me ball in hand or an open shot all 3 times.
That's probably part of the problem.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm not gonna. And it's interesting because it was one of those nights where my opponent showed a lot of frustration, bounced the cue ball about a foot off the table.
Oh, geez, wow.
Right, so he showed a lot of frustration. And when he did that, he had left a 2-9 combo that was hard. Normally, I would just try for the run out, and because it's league, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, nope, you're going to be like that. I'm just going to finish it early.
Might as well.
I'm going to make you pay for it, kind of thing. He's actually got a 2-9 billiard on this one if he sets himself up for it correctly.
Which he has.
And I don't think this is a bad opportunity to take that with a low left English.
A little low left into the 2.
I don't even think he needs the low. I think it's natural as it is, almost center ball.
Look what he's setting up.
No, he's not going for it.
He's got another tester. Of course, I should know. Crystal would know the score. She just watches. That's what she does. She crochets / knits, not sure which, and she watches pool and keeps track of scores and puts them up on our Shark Stream page and makes flyers and all that good stuff. Great cut shot.
That's beautiful. So I hope he gets out here and proves me wrong. I think that Karam, not taking that could be costly. I know he's down in the match and the Karam's tough, but there was a 2-way opportunity there. He's got a bank shot here.
That's what it seems like. Second time around. Hey, Bobby did it. Why can't I?
And now this is pretty much the money right here. Make this shot, get position on the 7, it should be over. Getting position on the 7, I kind of like using outside English on this. It's a matter of whether it hits the 9 or not.
So talking about the Reyes Cup. I almost update that flyer in my sleep, and you frequently probably do.
Good. A little bump, please.
That'll work.
Not bad.
He's got enough separation to draw it back if he can.
Yeah, he's off angle to draw it back. That's the problem. I think he's better off just going forward and accepting the position. Make the ball go forward, accept the position. Yeah, side pocket's scary here on this shot.
Oh, he's going in the corner. See, he worked for the draw, though.
Yeah, I think that was the harder shot, and it just missed the side pocket. It was a concern on that angle. The cue ball was going to go in the side pocket. That was my concern.
Good evening. Good evening, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. Number of viewers is growing. That's pretty good, but make sure you guys keep hitting that like button and share it out if you can.
What are we up to?
Just under 50 still. So it's getting higher. Okay.
This is not a good shot for Bobby. Got away with it. He got the second. So I try to go behind the 9 ball here. I got to hit the 7 ball pretty full with topspin, and I'm trying to go behind the 9 ball. He can go that way. He can go 7 ball behind the 9 ball. That's one option. That's what he chose. It's going to work out great.
Probably might have a window.
Yeah, it's okay.
It won't be makeable, but it's
good separation. It's a
direct
decent shot.
Oh, that's not going to work.
That is no bueno. Still a little touchy here. I don't look at that. Don't look at that. This is not the right choice.
I would never do this.
No, 3 ball out. You do not. I made this mistake recently, and I'm never going to make this mistake again. Go for the out. Good for you, but I made this mistake, and I'm not doing it again. It's not worth the stress. Good shot, Mike. I'll accept being wrong.
Not wrong. It was a pretty tic-tac-toe, as Bobby likes to say, 3 ball out. But, you know, if you got the confidence in your combo skills, why not?
Yeah, Dan, I think, just not optimal, especially under pressure with a lot of money on the line. You know, maybe it doesn't matter so much here.
A little bit of a soft break there. Hey, that's not our job, man. Go to the front desk.
We're just commentating these streams. So.
Where's the
front desk? Go to front desk. Sorry about that, everyone. We have the door open a little bit to get some fresh air in here, and we got accused of being the help.
Well, at the very least, they wanted us to change the channels, but it's like that's not what we do here. Anyway, yeah, that was a little weird. I think Mike soft broke on that one. I wonder if that was tactical or if that was just something else.
So again, I think it's getting position on the 1 ball. I've started breaking softer just to try to get position on the 1 ball.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean I'm soft breaking. I'm breaking for position. So if I'm making a ball on the break, I don't really consider it soft breaking. And soft breaking is, to me, almost like a safety break.
Right. Dan, I'm right there with you. I actually had that happen to me today. I was playing a friend down here, and I'm looking around for, you know, all kinds of different kinds of possibilities for pockets and everything else. And the guy I was playing just looks at me and goes, "Why wouldn't you just play the combo?" I'm straight up blind to combos because I hate playing combos. I didn't even see the combo right in front of my face. It's like, why wouldn't you just play the combo? I'm like, oh, I guess that's a possibility. I'm looking at all kinds of heroic shots just to avoid making a combo play. And that's why I agree with you, Dan. Like, my brain was just not physically wired to even look at the combo. Because, no.
Nice hit.
He's going to be okay. Just rolled up.
It's hard to get around to the backside of the table. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I struggle with this shot constantly. I never get the English I want to for this.
Yeah, there's a ton of traffic here, too. Going high left. See? Tough cut. I like the safety play here better. And I have no problem playing safe. If I know if I'm looking at a shot and I can't honestly tell myself that I got at least a 50 to 70% chance of making it, I'm automatically in safe mode.
How you doing, Oscar?
What up, Oscar? Bobby likes to say swing and a miss. Oh, that was Mike anyway. Just gonna take it out of the inside of the pocket and just get positioned that way. That's interesting. I never would have thought of that.
I do it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I do it a lot.
I see. I'd still be sticking to the rail, but yeah, using the inside of the shelf. That's interesting.
I also I showed Greg this weekend. If you have a ball hanging in the corner pocket, you put the cue ball right next to it and just go up table with follow, and you're not trying to draw. You're not trying to do anything. It's just really playing position with the cue ball. You know you're going to make it. You're literally putting a fraction next to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't see that shot. Like, well, I'm showing it to you.
Now you see it. Got a nice little run going here. I think he wants to stay put. Oh, he came off.
He had to stretch, and it just. So out of these 4 racks, this could potentially be the second one he's kind of given away.
Yeah.
Could be the third. Could be the third.
All right. Interesting choice. You got there.
Yeah, that's more work than I'm doing.
Right?
He's straight on it.
He is straight as an arrow.
That's not what he wanted to be. So
he's going to have to just roll forward and play the 9 up.
Just accept the position.
Yeah.
That's all.
Deal with it.
I've learned to not even get emotional about this anymore. I just play the position.
He tried to cheat it and got burnt.
And he rolled up too far.
Yeah.
He would have left himself brutal.
Probably doesn't get punished too badly on that whiff 7.
They're all fighting to get position because they want perfect position, and that is not it.
It's still fine. We just saw him make 2 of these in a row.
Oh,
just like that.
Oh, he got a little,
he
got a little
right
whiff,
rail a little
got a
bit.
little whiff of the nipple on the way by.
The right rail, still good.
Am I allowed to say that on this one?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard the other terms for it that we probably shouldn't, but it took me a while when I first started doing the booth here to not say that word, instead using the word point. Like, what's a point? It's not what we call that.
I'm not paid, so if I'm not filtered, then you can fire me.
Exactly.
I think I do pretty well with the filtering.
Shut up, Oscar.
Oscar, weren't you the one that that after I mentioned to you, if we win these next 2 racks, we'll be in first place, and you came through? I don't think you have to worry about playing. Big break by Bobby.
Yeah, that was a nice one. He got the wing ball right in and spread him out pretty good. Oh, look at this position on the 2, though. That's weird.
It's going to work for him, and he's going to get decent position on the 3 if he makes it. Oh, I would not have gone for the side pocket.
The 7 might have been a little fatter than you thought.
Maybe.
I think he's got the 2-way shot, though, because that might be able to catch the edge.
I like these cut shots. I have no issue with it. I don't know why he's going that way. I think it's a cut shot. If he gets down and looks at it.
Tiny ball, too, because the pocket's taking away any extra billiard action. Whoosh.
He measured it straight out perfectly.
This month we got an interesting thing for you guys in the subscribers areas of both YouTube and Facebook. Instead of doing swag this time, Like we've been giving away cues. We gave away a $750, $790 McDermott Mach 1. Blech. But also, we've done signed cue balls, and we've had patches, and we've had all kinds of different, Yale Billiards swag and that kind of stuff. But this month we're going to try something different. This month we're going to probably have a couple small items, but we're also making the big prize this month $300 cash. So if you're interested in subscribing for $4.99 a month, you get access to all our member content, and you'll also have access to that November 1st raffle, which will be $300 cash and a couple other odds and ends, I'm sure. So definitely check out the subscribe link on your screen periodically.
There's also a razzle for that
For the
Aramith 100th anniversary set.
Yep.
Bobby looks like he's having a hard time filling that up.
Well, he wants $50 a spot, 26 spots or something like that. I forget what it's called. Yeah, something like that.
You can't change that now. That's what you started.
That's why they already started the raffle.
You started the raffle at it. So, it's a good opportunity if you have a table and you look at. I think one of the issues I have is if I want it, would I use them?
That's the funniest thing about that. I was thinking the exact same thing. You got these anniversary balls that are super rare and hard to find. Are you really going to play with them? It's like, but then again, I faced the same question when I had my cues restored. Like, oh man, they're so pretty and brand new again. Do I want to use them? Yes, I guess I want to use them.
I know, Oscar, but even at Yale Billiards, there's probably 100 people that have pool tables at Yale Billiards.
Fair.
A lot of people here have their own table.
We got a little outside on this. I think he wanted to be straighter just to come back for the 8. Yeah, it feels like a collectible. Like, you buy it for $1,000, you hold on to it for a little while, and then probably could sell it for $1,200 or $1,300 to a.
Well, that's what I've been asked about my cue, and it's like, it can either sit there in the basement and collect dust, or I can use it.
Yep.
Right, and I decided to use it. So. Just make the ball here, put a little bit of inside English on this, come back across the table. He's center ball. I don't like it. The side pockets in play with center ball. He missed that.
No, he didn't. He played safe. I guarantee you I can't make this shot right, so I'm just going to stick it on the counters and the badge.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think that way on that shot. I'm trying to get out.
Bobby going for the shortcut. I tried. That was a pretty interesting try. Ship the 7 right at the 9.
This, you could almost two-way it, right? Because if you make it, you could sneak in right behind the 8. A little risky, but.
Boom, center cup, and he's got position.
Yeah, I play this with top and just come out a little bit.
I'm just, a little bit of top.
Make sure I make the ball.
Yeah, way too high on the rail for that.
Two-way?
Kind of.
He's not a bad bank.
If you're coming up the rail and you hit any further up the rail, like in this area, you are not going to make that pocket. If you even rub in this area, it's gonna bounce right onto.
See, I like when people play this shot on me because I'll cut this all day long into the corner pocket. I love these cut shots.
They don't bother me either.
They don't bother me at all, and I'll go 2 rails for the 9. He has to hit this thick in order to get the 9 ball. So this is not make the ball shot.
It's gonna cost him.
Yep. Again, high risk and low reward.
Stunner right up the table, and he's got a nice easy layup for the 9. Wow, Bobby's up 6-4. Let's take a look at the overhead when Bobby breaks here. He's looking for that 8-ball in the corner. Bang, bang.
So this is a key rack right here. I think if Mike loses this rack, this match is over.
You start reaching into checkout territory, yeah.
Surprised he gave it back.
I'm
He has a good window for this.
Clean shot. He's got a. There's a combo. He's got the bank. There's a couple of ideas. One cross corner. That's his position.
Good enough.
A shot and pool. Corner to corner.
Play a bank here.
Yeah, that 4-ball, that pink ball is making that corner a little bit bigger. They can catch the rail way up top and still bounce in. Oh, almost. That 9 just got big, big.
Yeah, I think he can go off the rail pretty easily. Yeah, it looks off the rail pretty easy. Go right by the 9 ball. He's actually spinning it. I don't think
He's got the masse. I hit it direct with the masse. I think I'm not going for that. That's done. It's tough is getting this 3 to go in the corner pocket and get back for that pink ball. Having to draw back like that, you got to be dead nuts.
Dead stroke.
Dead nuts.
And he was.
Just like that. Nothing wrong with that shot at all, but he's still got this little cluster to deal with here in the middle. Sizing up whether the 5 goes in. But man, this is some precise position. He'd have to literally come up here. Just hit it like only in this little area. Follow the lines. Follow the lines.
He's good.
I think he's got enough of it.
Yep. I don't know what he gets on the 6 ball.
Worry about that next shot.
He might be able to cut it in with, if he's almost straight on it. I think he might be able to cut that. From where he is, he can cut it in. If he's there, I think it's a problem because I think the 7 ball's in play. But it's a questionable shot. I'd have to someone look at that shot. He's good. I still don't. I don't know if he can make it. This is going to be really, really tight.
The overhead there tends.
I like the overhead view here because if that 7 ball moves, it's a foul. Good shot.
Picks it apart real well.
Yeah. Do you think it's just a stop shot here?
I would just stop it, play. Yeah, just stop it, playing body style.
I wouldn't try to do.
Don't get fancy.
Yeah, that's what I think is the key on this table is not getting fancy. If it comes back an inch, you got the side pocket. No worries. Too much work. I disagree with that. This is not a gimme now. He's got to cut it in.
Got away with it.
Good ball. Put a little inside English on it. Check out away from the side. Good shot.
There is no audio, so there's nothing wrong with your speakers when I play this.
think Lucas took all the weight out.
He just took the pin out. Hmm.
That's anti what I do.
Clearly.
Complete opposite. So you can see he's not breaking hard, right?
It's a very controlled break, but the
It's
cue,
controlled.
he has been leaving the cue in the middle.
And when I have the extra weight on my cue, that allows me to pocket balls with a controlled break because I'm using the mass to get the energy. You do that with a light cue, you have nothing behind it.
I get positioned fairly cleanly almost 90% of the time. And I usually do make a ball, but you're absolutely right. I use an 18-ounce cue. Nice little spin up shot. He's going to be a little wide, but I think he's okay. He might dip out. Oh, wow. Now that I really look at it, it's the pink ball, not the purple. Been playing with a standard set all day, so I'm confused again.
Yeah, I have to, when I play on this table, I have to look every shot because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh boy, this could be trouble. How much of that purple ball's in his path? Just enough.
That's okay, Dan. Mine's more than 24 ounces, so I'll just keep it at that.
This could easily be a murder weapon. Saying. I heard you hit the floor with it once. You I don't know if it was a frustration thing or whatever else, but you just tapped the butt on the floor and it went thud.
I caught myself doing that. Like, I can't do that. I just dropped it into the case and it sounded like a tank hitting the floor. I'm like, ooh, that's a tell.
Long enough. I can pick up a cue and tell you what, generally speaking, within an ounce, what the weight of that cue is. And when that thing hit the floor, I'm like, what the hell is in that thing? You make that out of lead?
Yep. Yes.
All right, Mike's at the table looking to tie it back up. He's got a pretty good chance here because Bobby scratched and the balls weren't really in any kind of bad positions. He's going to have a little struggle here. I think he wanted to be just a bit further up the rail. But he's got the hang in 7, so just make the 6. You can't, miss the 7. But you can.
Yeah, the rack's done if you make this ball because it's pretty Cosmo at this point.
Oof. Once again, using the whole pocket, but like I said, these are 4-inch. They're not 2 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a little give.
You got to use this one with inside English and come around a couple rails. Not hard. I almost like going rail first on that. See,
he went high, and that slowed the ball down.
That's why I like going rail first on that. Rail first, you don't have this problem.
See, I was thinking along your lines. I would go high right, and then it would just kick up under the first point.
You could draw out of that, and you'd be fine. But
Yeah,
he didn't draw. He used top English, so it gave him a hard time.
The bank shot. Is he gonna get it?
Oh, he would have been better off going for the safety. But
I think I would have done that too. Safe it behind the net. Bank shots, man. It's bank shots are hard enough because you're playing a 10, 12-foot shot. But then at the end of the day, you're coming up the rail into the side of the corner pocket. That's just tough.
So what you see there, and he made a bad decision, right?
I would say so.
That's
in my opinion,
right. But that's, to me, in tournament play, what separates someone from winning the tournament and not.
Yes.
A lot of players play the same speed, but the ones that aren't making good decisions throughout the day are the ones that get knocked out in the earlier rounds.
Oh, you just saw it. He went for that bank shot and then sold out the rack.
Yeah, but to me, the decision that he made that was wrong was playing high English on the 7
ball before, yeah.
Right. I'm very hard on myself when I play pool. I'm very hard. No.
Your worst critic.
But it's helped me improve as well. So
definitely. I mean, being objective and looking at yourself in the mirror when you're out there is just the only way you're going to fix your problems. There we go. Snap time. Bye-bye. Nope. Didn't quite get it right.
Bobby takes like a half a second to set up.
He's ready, fire, aim, I think, sometimes. But if it's worked for him all these years, more power. Get your nachos tonight, or do you go with something else?
I went to Chili's and got my Presidente and my
nice
steak and shrimp fajita.
Much better than Pool Hall Foods.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, we got a little fat on that one too. See, that's the trickiest part about that particular combo is you got to try and figure out where the one's gonna go. He had to hit it full. If it would have hit it full, it would have stayed in the pocket.
I'd have the martini before I go into work, but I'm actually working, and that could be a problem.
Who is Mr. Ely? We smell tequila.
Why are you yelling at me? Did I really do anything wrong? Besides, I become a funny drunk anyway, so I wouldn't be yelling at anybody.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I find that, generally speaking, when people drink, it's more of an amplifier of their existing state of mind.
Oh, so you think I'm naturally funny?
No, I'm saying well, good-natured. Some people that are just generally caustic before they drink get more nasty.
My competitive side doesn't come out when I drink.
Right. I think that was supposed to be a safety, but I'm pretty sure there's a window. I'm less sure now.
No, I don't think he does. I think
he might be able to kick at it from behind, going through the window.
Maybe, maybe catch an edge of it.
And they're makeable. Yeah, probably a little inside English. He might have been able to throw that in the corner. Good try though, and at least it was a legal shot. So, and Bobby's got to deal with this 4-5 now at the other end of the table. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yes. So. Oh, I tried to a little high left, I think, and just sort of misaimed it.
So again, we've been at this point where the match is still in jeopardy. And if Mike takes this rack, he's going to give himself another chance late in the match to tie it up. And that could be a game changer. I don't think you want a 2-game race against Mike.
Yeah, see, I think Bobby didn't really put a lot of effort into that last shot for this exact reason. What do you do with the purple ball?
In the tournaments, that's what I've done on this table. I play a very strategic. I know you're not getting out, and if you do, good job.
Yeah, right. Attaboy. It's not an issue. It's less of an issue.
And does he play the...
I like Bobby. I think he's just going to fire the 9.
I think so, too. Nope.
Oh, we were both wrong. And he played it 2 ways. If I miss, he's stuck.
Relatively easy kick. Boom, I think he got it.
2-2. And with the position, I like that tactic of using the two rail, as it were, coming up high on the rail as what would ordinarily be a rail for a shot. Takes the scratcher out of the picture.
I almost always go 2 rails on the kicks. A little short there, yeah. Really tentative stroke on that last one. Again, position on the 7's hard here. I like actually bottom English to get back, yeah. He's going to go to the corner pocket, though.
He's going to go straight to the corner pocket. Big opportunity for Mike. Ball run out, and the 9's close to the pocket. It's just...
Bobby almost gave it to him.
Because, oh, really?
Yeah, he kind of put his on the table because it's pretty much make this 7 with position on the 8, and I don't see how you don't get out. Right? So...
I'm right there with you.
follow this forward.
Seems stranger things, though. Stop.
That's fine.
No, I'm just saying stop shot here.
Yeah. He can actually like even stun it closer if you want to. It's
If
you're feeling froggy, right? Like, but it's all right there. But see, I think that's what this table does to you. See that like little poke shot instead of playing it with confidence?
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing on my table with confidence, I'm getting within a foot of that 9 ball. So that doesn't happen. Right? Because it was confidence.
No doubt.
That was all confidence. He makes that ball all day long on any other table in the house. But he played the 8-ball tentative and then didn't get really great position on the 9. And he wants straight in position as much as possible on this table. Oh, he's playing it. See, I play the other pocket.
Doing the back.
Yeah, he's back banking it. I don't like it. It's a scratch shot, but he drills it.
Like it was nothing.
Like yeah, I won't make the easy one. Yeah, no problem.
I guess that was his easy one.
Yeah, no problem. But this gets him right back in the match.
Yeah, definitely. I should probably press the button.
Right.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you are tuned in, when somebody gets to the hill, I will be giving away 1 free month subscription to either Facebook or YouTubers, as I often have been. If it goes hill, I'll give away 2. Sponsored by Andy Gow. We have a few more left to give out, so if you do win, you can claim it on your YouTube or Facebook app, and you can you'll be entered into the raffle for November 1st for the $300 cash and other miscellaneous. And you'll also have access to all of our back content. So stay tuned, folks. This is going to be a pretty good match, I think. Getting close. Bill's looking for a free month.
He noticed he caught me. Oh, I get to tune in and see if I get something for free? I haven't won a raffle before, honest.
He kept it though. He's got this traffic with the 6-8 to navigate, but it's going to be a makeable shot.
Raffles, I've won 2 cues, a painting, a shaft. Yeah, I've done pretty good in raffles.
Got the hop he wanted off the 8, but just missed the 2.
Got the Kevin Baccio painting of Federer Gorst.
Oh, nice. You're in Vegas still, Joe, I imagine?
Wow, what a shot by Bobby.
He looked at Mike and said, anything you can do, I can do better.
Why did he give it up to
I'm not really sure. I mean, must have missed something when he
I definitely
I see Joe. He's over by the Stratosphere.
Yeah.
Enjoying his sunny day in Vegas. Very nice. Good. I hope you and Kim
definitely not sure why Bobby gave up the.
Yeah. I was looking at the text. Hit that real fast. I mean, he didn't. That didn't miss because he was on this table. That would have missed on a 6-foot or 6-inch
I'm
box.
telling you, it forces people to do that.
It takes you right. Yeah,
it's completely out of their game. to me, like he kind of half stroked that and missed by a lot. You know, and this is where I try to get out on this table: a stop shot, or run forward. I mean, it's all right there from now. Give me a 5-ball out on this table. He's playing with topspin. I don't understand.
Okay, let's see how long it takes Bobby to get down and stroke this. Oh no, he's going to bridge. Oop. Overran the 9. Back. Yeah, he's gonna have to kick at it. I got it clean. Didn't leave much.
He's got a carom here.
I see the carom on the 7, and then if you just touch the 6, it should still be lined up for the corner pocket.
Mm-hmm. I don't think this is hard at all.
Just like that.
A little harder than I would have liked.
Yeah, I mean,
the weird thing here is getting back for the 8. It's got to be a really good stroke, and like you said, on this table, it's hard. You got to avoid the side pocket here a little bit. Yep. This is going to be the end of the match here. He's not going to come. He's not going to recover from this.
oh man. We gotta stop talking. I think we're just gonna go mute for the rest of the match.
If Bobby gives it away,
there's that.
There's that. Interesting. Like he's but he's chosen the wrong English twice on the same shot.
Yeah.
The first shot he went with topspin. This time he went with kind of a draw, but he kind of poked at it.
That should go. Got the 9 on the side. It worked out.
It did. But boy, did he make that a lot harder than it.
Yeah, he just got weird position on the 8.
Got to really bear down on the shot.
This is clutch right here. 7-7 is so much different than 8-6. All right.
Yeah, he hit it. I don't know why he hit it that hard. That's one you want to roll to the pocket.
That's the one you're going to be thinking of later.
Yep.
See if Bobby's got the same shot.
He'll make it.
I think so too.
Oh my God! I gotta shut up. These guys are gonna come back and say I'm never allowed in the booth again.
Oh, totally. Brian, you're done in the booth now. He's gonna drill this shot. Watch.
Fires it in.
This one was going in a million. You're gonna hear the clink in the back of the pocket.
Excuse the French too.
That was. I mean. As soon as he started stroking, you could see he was winding up the engine.
He's like, I'm not tapping dogging this one. And I'll be honest with you, after the events, even though I won, I looked back at this event and I said I was poking every ball and pushing the cue ball the whole event. And I've really worked on not doing that since then, because this table forced me to do it. And under the pressure, I really lost a lot of my mechanics. Got away with it, but that doesn't excuse bad mechanics.
Yep. All right, tie game reached to 2. There's a very good chance that I'll have to give away 2 subscriptions tonight. Definitely going to give away 1.
I'm going to step out for a quick second and see where my Masters team is going.
Sure. Push out shot here. I don't think that was a clean hit. Neither does Mike. Okay. Yeah, you got the purple ball first. Bobby's got ball in hand. 6-7 could be a little tricky. Other than that, pretty well open. Oh, Bobby, ball in hand. We've all done it. All right, so we went for just a draw shot there instead of using the rail at all. Now he's kind of stuck behind this purple ball. I haven't seen him use a jump cue yet. I don't think that's a... Oh, maybe we're about to. He's trying to measure out the kick shot.
Well, my teammate is Hill right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
the match that I left before I came in the booth is still going on.
Wow. I guess that kind of makes sense. What do they raced to 7 in that one, right?
Yeah, but I was done at 6:45.
You also went 7 too. Hill takes a little bit long.
I've been doing that a lot lately. They want me to play first? All right, you better get here.
Get your number 2 ready. Oh, he's gonna put him on 2. Is it maybe 3? I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely hittable, just don't scratch. So you want to hit up the
You
rail.
want to hit it full or you want to hit it up? Yeah,
Up the
from
rail.
behind. I like from wow,
Wow,
that's
did you
exactly
get
what
lucky with it?
I like going. I would have probably gone
Coming
at it from
behind it,
behind it.
yeah.
Yeah, so you end up hitting the rail here and then pow.
Yeah, but you got to make sure you hit a rail after that. So
I would have hit it with some steam, kick and stick.
yeah. Actually, in our tournament on Saturday, a guy hit it from behind and didn't hit a rail. I pointed it out to him, and after a discussion, I gave it to him because we didn't call anybody over. But once I explained it to him after the match, he goes, "You're probably right." I'm like, "Yep, I'm not changing anything, but just so you understand, you fouled there."
Yeah, just throwing it. I had ball in hand.
It was a kind of a small event. I mean, I think first place maybe took $100 or $150. It was nothing.
Just dropped it into the pocket. Bobby strokes. That's it.
He's up before the guy even leaves the table.
I don't think the cue ball stopped rolling.
I know. I think at this point, Bobby wants to finish this, and he's almost. I've seen this before. People like they're almost in a hurry to lose. You know, like they're rushing to the table to like. They're trying to win, but they're in a hurry. They're not taking their time and making sure they execute.
As we just discussed, the set lasts less time if you go 7-2. That's asking if they're both playing poke and hope. There's a little bit of that from Bob, sniffing that a little bit from Bobby. I don't know. I think Mike's just a little timid on this table. I think he's missed a couple of shots, rattlers. And as soon as, like, you know, we've discussed all broadcasts, it's like playing in 4-inch pockets can get into your head. You start making weird decisions.
Not really what he wants, but he'll get away with it.
Right, play this in the corner. Oh, the kick and stick. That's the kick and stick right there.
It's gonna come out though.
I don't think so. No, I'd say the 9 has got enough of it.
Yeah, I'd kick this one. I mean, I can jump it, but I'd kick it. It's just an easier kick.
Broke up the 6.
Yeah.
Opened up the 4 is pretty open. If Bobby takes his time and goes through this rack, he should be able to get out. Go to the hill. What?
Not taking a nanosecond.
Ready, fire, aim. I don't know. Maybe he's frustrated. I'm not sure. He usually is. You know, he plays quick usually, but he's playing.
He looks angry at the moment. That's kind of what I'm seeing is that he's
playing a little hyper.
Yeah, something's under his skin.
To do the old, like Bobby Hunt would say, you got to do the old hustler move. Go to the bathroom, splash some water on your face, take a beat,
take a bird bath.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you know, no matter what Bobby says, he cares about being on the list. So being in this jeopardy is maybe what's frustrating him a little bit.
It's possible.
You know,
I'm not in Bobby's head.
no, I'm not either.
It's a scary place.
So it's not easy to focus on.
Do all these things at once, sure. All right, Mike, big chance here. I actually like going around the 7 here. Not sure why, just a feeling.
I just jump in.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, I got the jumping
You got
jacks.
the crazy jumping jacks too, yeah. Wing. All right, second time. Ball in hand, Bobby, 5 to go. See if we can do this clean up the way you're supposed to, the way we know we can.
So I like giving myself an angle and coming off the bottom rail and up, or this way is fine.
That's the way
too.
I like to do it. I like follow.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you come up enough. And he's got great angle here. It's perfect. A little low left, and it should go right at the table. Don't really have to worry about the side.
Good speed.
Yep. Off angle though, so
A little stretchy.
yeah, you gotta hit
hit
this with more pace.
There you go. Gonna come up just fine on the left, on the bottom rail. And it's a stop shot for the 9, or maybe a half a ball, a draw.
Oh, I would just stop it.
I think I'd just stick it right there. Oh, he's gonna go forward for the side pocket. That's why we call it Bobby's side pocket.
Yeah.
There it is.
He took a little bit more time on that and had a nice smooth stroke. So
let's go to the randomizer.
it's gonna peek on my matchup.
Congratulations goes to YouTuber Angry Orangutan. You have received 1 month of free membership on the YouTube channel of the Shark Stream. You'll be able to enter. You'll be entered into the November 1st $300 tournament or $300 cash prize raffle. And as of right now, you have 1 month of access to all of our previous pay-per-view and members-only content. So congratulations.
Well, Clint won his match Hill.
Wow.
He was trying. Oh, and he left the combo the other.
He left it backwards. So Angry Orangutan.
Be careful with the cue ball here. Pay attention to Whitey. You call the shot, but pay attention to the white ball. It's got pockets to go to on this shot.
I'm going to make a prediction. He accidentally hits the right rail first and still makes the 9.
I would actually go for that rail first. I like going rail first on these shots.
Nailed it.
The first person to show me that was Phil Davis. Yeah, and it was in like a big match, a money match that he was playing. I saw him go rail first, and it actually opens up the pocket. It's actually the right way to go about those type of shots.
Sure. I'm just now inspired. I think I'm going to work on a new reanimation. Hill. Nice little visual for the center of the screen. Okay, here we go again, folks. It's Hill. Oh, I did say I was going to give away 2 if we got to Hill, so let's do another one. At this other month of, or both months of Shark Stream subscription. Oh, YouTube again. Shadow Nels. Oh, I've seen that name many times. Excellent. So Shadow Nels, you got 1 month of the Shark Stream membership on YouTube. Congratulations, and you'll also be entered into the $300 raffle on November 1st, so tune in for that. We got a Hill Thriller. Mike's at the table, pretty open, a little bit clustered on the left side of the table, but not too bad. They're not like completely obscured. Got a little too straight on this 3 to get over to that pink ball. I'm not sure how I would try to make this shot. I'd actually even contemplate missing on purpose. Safe it up.
I think the safe is easier on the pink ball, so if I roll forward, I can play an easier safe behind.
Oh, that's a good point. And it's a good point.
But I have that window between the whatever purple ball and the 8 ball.
So he tried to get the full draw, and I don't think he got there.
That was a strange way to go at that. I think the safe is still there. I think you can still hit the right side of the pink ball and come back across table for the safe and hit that ball on the table.
Just got a messenger video from Bobby. I'm like, focus on the game, buddy. Must be something Crystal made.
I have a smartwatch. Oh, I used to wear watches a lot. I don't wear much anymore. Enough. I mean, he's going to get saved again.
Manila Hilla.
Although the way Mike plays, he might try to make that 6 ball.
What is the question from the viewers out there? Says, curious, do you think all players or only certain players like Matchroom style pockets?
I guess if I feel that I have an advantage on my opponent, I like the more difficult pockets. That's just me.
The Matchrooms are pretty much flat cut, right? They don't have an opening.
Yeah. Which means you have to be really pure on your shots. Yeah. The stronger player typically will win that match.
Right. Which is more likely than not why they do it.
But that being said, I think just like you see here, close players, you can't predict, right? Because if someone's a little bit off, and that could cost Bobby.
Yeah. Miscue on the bridge, and that's going to be a 5.
So I'm curious here. This is where your heart comes into play. You want to get on the list for the first time, top 10. You have ball in hand, 5 ball out. Definitely good enough to do this on any other table. And he came up a little short on that draw, like he poked at it. So to me, with ball in hand, I want much better position on this 6 ball than this. But we'll see. And he's calling the 9 ball. Don't know why, because it shouldn't even be close. Make the ball. Yeah, and I think you hit that hard thinking you were going to do that. And now what? You're tree-topped. You got to make a bank to win. So this isn't over. If I'm playing a tournament and I have this position, I'm playing to play the 7 ball into the middle of the bottom rail. Speed is critical on this shot. Cue ball center of the table, 7 ball center of the table. Not that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we should get out here. But I've,
the way this match is going.
Yeah, I've had a couple of missed calls there, so we're just going to say, good job, Bobby. Good luck, Bobby. Go get him.
I think he just blew it with what you just said. You had a Freudian slip there that could screw this whole up. It shouldn't. This is natural position.
Yeah. he's going to retain his spot on the bottom of number 10 spot on the list, and he'll have to play Jamie Nadeau again.
All right, Brian.
It's been a pleasure, Will. Thanks for coming in.
Yep, no problem.
Anybody else out there? If we have more action tonight, I'll definitely hop back in the booth. But until then, good night, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto